For tuning in to our Sunday evening live stream. So here we go. I'm being told that we're live. It's telling me that you are live on YouTube right now. So yeah, I think this is it. I think we're live right now on YouTube. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our Sunday evening live stream. It's amazing and it's incredible. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the Sunday evening live stream. So yes, we're going to be here until 7 o'clock, just after 7, I would have thought, and we're going to have a look at some 12Z. We'll also have a look at CFS V2 and the Beijing Climate Center for the winter of 2020-21 as well. So it's going to be great. It's going to be incredible. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We're going to be discussing the 9th winter update as well. No, we're not. We're going to be discussing the 11th winter update. So yeah, we're going to be discussing the 11th winter update. What did you think to it? It was an epic, you know, it was a big it was a big one. It was an epic. So what did you think? Let me know in the live chat what you thought about the winter update. We got 57 concurrent viewers in with us right now. So hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream. Guys, up to 60 concurrent viewers now. So a lot of viewers are in with us right now. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream, and we'll see how big the stream is going to get. It's going to go, you know, it's going to go up and up and up, I think, over the next hour or so, because we will be showing you winter data later on in the video. We're going to show the CFS V2, and we'll show the Beijing Climate Center, as I say. Right, so loads of people in with us already. It's very busy in the live chat. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream tonight. First thing I'm going to do is say thank you so much to James McLennan. Before the live stream even started, James became a channel member for GavsWeatherVids. So thank you so much to James McLennan for becoming a GavsWeatherVids channel member. Thank you so much, James. We'll do you a shout out tomorrow. You know, we'll shout you out tomorrow, and in the 10 to 14 day, that is going to be absolutely great. So I've been watching you all chatting away, you know, and getting a little bit nervous, actually. I got a little bit nervous tonight before starting off. I don't know why, but, you know, sometimes I get a little bit nervous before I start. So I'm just going to gently sort of slide into the live stream, and it's going to be absolutely great. And as I say, in around half an hour, something like that, 6:30, I think we'll have a look at the 12Z and the shorter range stuff, and then we'll do the longer range stuff nearer to 7 o'clock. For everybody to say thank you so much to the moderators for moderating the live stream. So Savvy is going to be moderating the live stream, and SB as well. Any other moderators who check in, that would be absolutely great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our moderators for moderating the live stream tonight. So what do you think about that winter update then, everybody? I think it was a little bit better if you want a colder winter. You know, I think winter update was a little bit better if you want a slightly colder and more seasonable winter. After a couple of weeks of the winter updates probably favouring like a milder outcome, that's certainly the way the swingometer has been going from our king of swing towards a rather milder end for the winters. I think this one, you know, possibly kind of say this one kind of favours a rather colder outcome, perhaps. So we'll find out next week, of course, when the swingometer is updated. I don't want to, you know, prejudge our king of swing, Richard. So I don't want to prejudge Richard's swingometer, but I've got a feeling we may see a little bit of movement towards cold in the swingometer next week. But we shall see. You know, Richard does it independently of me, and so we'll find out how the swingometer is looking next week. But I think this is a little bit, you know, I think it's a little bit more encouraging for a rather colder winter. Possibly, it might have been. Right, so I'm going to go through the live chat as quickly as I possibly can. So, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We've hit 84 concurrent viewers, so it's incredible and it's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for being on live stream tonight. And yes, James McLennan, James, thank you so much for becoming a channel member, before the start of the stream, and I promise you will get a shout out tomorrow. I'll give you a shout out tomorrow in the 10 to 14 day, and it's going to be absolutely great. Right, okay, so let's do this then, shall we? Let's go through the live chat. I will be taking questions for like the first half an hour or so. So I'll take questions for the first half an hour, and then we'll go on and do the screen capturing and so on. Right, okay, so what did I see? I saw, Jeffers Craft is in with us saying, hi, Savvy, how's your stream? Sorry, I missed it. Yes, Savvy's been streaming today, so Savvy did an Among Us stream, today, so that was, that was an amazing stream. I love it when Savvy live streams Among Us, and then he's released episode 7, of the 1.17 survival series, so, check out Savvy's video after the live stream if you'd like to. It's really, really good. I'm really getting into Savvy's 1.17 survival series video, and the live stream was absolutely great. As well, so check out all of that great stuff on Savvy's channel. By the way, I should also have told you that at the end of this live stream, I will get onto the live chat in a moment, I promise. At the end of this live stream, I'm going to be releasing the 5th Christmas update. So, update number 5 for Christmas will be released just after the live stream. Like, it'll be the very first thing I'll do. I'll stop the live stream, I'll click end live stream, and then I'll go straight over and sort of make the Christmas update public. It will become public. You'll all be able to watch it. So just hang around the channel, and within around 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, the Christmas update will be appearing at the end of the live stream. And I promise you won't want to miss this Christmas update. I'm not going to say what happens. No spoilers from Gav, but you will not want to miss it. You definitely will not. Right, okay, so just hang around, and that Christmas update will be with you at the end of the live stream. Right, okay, let's go up to the, as far as I can go back into the chat then. So as far as I can go back to is Duncan Wood saying, hi Gav and community, love the La Nina blocking off now. I have to say, things are looking quite interesting. Thank you so much, Duncan, for being with us on the live stream. Yeah, it looks like La Nina could be starting to weaken slightly, and maybe, maybe starting to get a little bit more eastern based. It's possible that it is. Thank you so much, Duncan, for being with us on live stream. As we've already explained, that could mean that things are going to be a little bit colder for this winter. Luke R is in with us. Matthew Orchard is in with us. Duncan Wood is in with us. And Petru is in with us as well. Blue Sea is in with us. My guess is back the first week of November. It'll snow to lower grounds. Thank you so much, Blue Sea, for being on the live stream tonight. I know Soft Shallow is in with us as well. James McLennan has become a channel member, so James is in with us too. So let's have a look. Mark Kanish is saying, evening Gavin, if northern blocking isn't there like now, how now can it still come very quickly some point in winter? Definitely it can do, Mark. Yes, we've hit 100 concurrent viewers, by the way, so already a very big live stream. Yes, Mark, definitely it can do. We can see that northern blocking can appear at any point, even if it's not around at this time of the year. So definitely yes, Mark. Matthew Orchard is in with us. Good evening to you, Matthew Orchard. Mark is also asking me, also Gavin, in 2010 December, we didn't have a sun stratospheric warm pole. No, there's no sun stratospheric warming involved with the December, to remember, Mark. It was just excuse me, it's just purely like a cold stratospheric temperature. So that is correct, Mark. No sudden stratospheric warming involved in the December to remember. Gritch is in with us. Good evening to Gritch. Thank you so much to Gritch for being on the live stream as well. Mark has also asked me, some people say, Gavin, because it's like now snow is a thing of the past, would you say so, or will we still get snow again? Of course we will get snow again, Mark. We definitely will do. Massive live stream already this. We're up to 106 concurrent viewers. Dan C is in with us. Good evening to Dan C. Dazza K is in with us. Dazza saying, I think you could start giving the snow cover archives at the end of Miss, as it's the same sort of thing each week. Yeah, people like to see the snow cover, though, Dazza. But anyway, we've only got a couple of weeks of winter updates to go, and then that's it. Winter updates will be over, so only a couple more to go. Dan C is in with us, Matthew Orch is in with us, Luke R is in with us, Mark is saying, do you think, Gavin, the North Pacific will cool down at some point, and do you think the Easterly QBO will start in the spring? I think the North Pacific will cool down, probably as a result of the La Nina. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, Mark. As far as the Easterly QBO is concerned, you know, your guess is as good as mine what's going to happen with the Easterly QBO. But I would suspect that, yes, East QBO will start up before too much longer. Dylan is with us. Dylan Holbrook. Good evening to Dylan, saying, hi everyone. Been a busy old day, but at least I've been able to find time to watch live stream. Thank you so much, Dylan, for being with us on the live stream tonight. Steffi Adcock is in with us. Good evening to Steffi Adcock. James Young is in with us as well. Good evening to James Young. Trevor Hall is in with us. Trevor saying, hi everyone. Great to be here again. Thank you so much, Trevor, for being on the live stream tonight. Right, Richard has checked in. My good friend Richard Shaw, King of Swing. Richard is in with us, saying good evening. All a rare appearance from me. Thank you so much, Rich, for being on the live stream tonight. Right, let's move on down there. Michael Hill is in with us. Good evening to Michael Hill. Snow Devil is in with us. Always great to see new names. Thank you so much, Snow Devil, for being with us on the live stream tonight. Shiram is in with us. Shiram saying, hello, Gavin. Why does a tripole signature increase the chance of a negative NAO and cold winter with the warm, cold, warm band of sea surface temperature anomalies? Does warm water south of Greenland equate to a Greenland high? Yeah, pretty much. I think if you have the warm anomaly like within the high latitudes, then it helps to promote blocking. I think that's the reason, Sharon. James Young is tucking into my roast pork. Love a bit of crackling. I'm a celeb tonight. Oh, I'm a celebrity. It's back tonight. You enjoy your crackling, James. You enjoy it, my friend. Jeffers Craft has checked in. Jeff is saying, have a great stream. Thank you so much, Jeffers Craft. Philip Lockley is in with us as well. Thank you so much to Philip Lockley. Transport Manchester is here. Good evening to Transport Manchester. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Michael Campbell is in with us. Good evening to Michael Campbell. Blue C is saying, are we live? Yes, we was. We went live, Blue, around 15 minutes ago. Right, okay, let's move on down then. Sean Donahue is in. Good evening to Sean Donahue for being on the live stream tonight. Michael Johnson, good evening, Gavin. Good evening, all. Noticeably cooler here today. Yes, it absolutely poured down this morning. It was so wet and windy, Michael, this morning, and then the rain cleared through and it turned cooler, so we pushed through quite an active cold front this morning. Mark Clifford is in with us. Good evening to Mark Clifford, saying, hello, good evening, hope you're all well. Thank you so much, Mark, for being on the live stream tonight. Jens Heinrich Thompson is here as well. Mike Rawcliffe is in with us, saying, good evening, Gav, and everyone. Hope you're all well. Love the 11th Winter Update Part 1 and looking forward to Part 2 tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mike. Yeah, Part 2 tomorrow is going to be looking at the hurricane season. So we'll be looking at winters that follow hyperactive hurricane seasons. Does a hyperactive hurricane season favour a colder winter? You're going to find out tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely great. And Part 2 of the 11th Winter Update will be released at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Adam Turner is here with us. Good evening to Adam Turner. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. So Shiram is saying, I hope we see east section of ENSO continue to go colder from now on. Yeah, it looks like we might be inching towards an eastern-based La Nina. And if we do, that might favour a slightly colder winter. It's possible it will do. So we shall see where that's going. It's only like 1 week, though, that we're seeing that. So we'll see what it's showing next week, I think. Transport Manchester is in with us. Good evening to Transport Manchester. Do you think this cold snap will be cold rain for Northern England? It's only going to be like a one-day wonder, Transport Manchester. So I don't think there's going to be much snow around at all. It's going to be like a one-day wonder on Thursday, and then by Friday we're going to be back into milder temperatures again, I think. Richie's telling everybody to smash the thumbs up and the like button. So, yes, everybody give us a thumbs up. So, Dylan is saying, no need to be nervous, Capital T. It's one of those things, you know, a little bit of nerves before the live stream. I always get a little bit nervous before starting the live stream. But today, for some reason, I was just quite nervous before I started off. But once I get into it, you know, it's always a lot easier. Right, Ultra is here. Good evening to Ultra. Richie saying today's winter update was very interesting, didn't we all think? Yeah, it was really interesting update, Richie. Definitely was. Steffi is saying you're among friends, Gav. Thank you so much, Steffi. Yes, I know I am. It's just, you know, when you sit here, you watch the concurrent viewer number sort of building up to the start of the stream, and you feel the butterflies in the stomach. But it's always great to, you know, see lots of friendly faces. Right, 123 concurrent viewers, so it's another really big live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream tonight. Right, so SB is telling me that Lugia is saying hi as well. Thank you very much to Lugia. Monty Pio is here. Good evening to Monty. Taffy D is in with us as well. Right then, so Matthew Orchard is in. Good evening to Matthew Orchard. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream. Right, let's come down then. So Aidan O'Reilly is in. Would love a cold Christmas. You're going to see the 5th Christmas update, Aidan. Excuse me once again. You're going to see the 5th Christmas update straight after this live stream. And you're going to want to watch it, my friend. I promise you will want to see that Christmas update that's coming up right after the end of the stream. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream tonight. The Western Gull is in with us. Huge area of high pressure will stretch from Greenland all the way through towards Scandinavia. So chances of me, not you lot, but just seeing heavy snowfall and extreme blizzards is very likely. Wow, that's a dramatic forecast, Western Gull. Really is. Darth Vader has arrived. Right, let's do this. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for being on the live stream tonight. MVG Gaming is in with us as well. Good evening to MVG Gaming. Right, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat. Michael Johnson is in with us. Good evening to Michael Johnson. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Michael Johnson for being on the live stream. I had to come down to the bottom of the live chat, so I sort of ran out of questions, so I'm going to try and get back up to where I got to. So Darth Vader checked in, didn't he? Darth is in with us. Okay. Right. Taffy D saying, I'm a Celebrity starts tonight. Will Savvy make an appearance? Is Sav going to be on I'm a Celebrity? I know it's in his neck of the woods, isn't it? I think it's in a castle somewhere, very near to Sav. So maybe, you know, maybe we'll see him in the background or something. I don't know. I don't watch I'm a Celebrity, but of course, if the furry one like turned up in the background, maybe we tune in. City Andy saying 2 Weather just posted about the CMC 12Z run developing a Scandi high gap. We're going to look at some 12Z very shortly, Andy. We will definitely be doing that. Right, Sean Donahue is in with us saying Scandi high, yes, be nice, lol. We'll see. Maybe we're going to get a Scandi high. I don't know. We might do. Alan Petru is here. Good evening to Alan Petru. Right, okay, Trevor Hall. We had a deluge of biblical proportions early this morning in East Sussex. It was so wet, wasn't it, Trev? Yeah, it really was exceptionally wet this morning. Absolutely poured down with gale force winds. You know, it was very, very lively indeed. Right, okay. Jane McLennan saying, same here, Scottish Borders, Trevor Hall. Kept going till 1 p.m. Yeah, it's so wet, wasn't it? First thing. And it's been a nice day, though, since then. Right, okay, let's have a look at this then. So Darth Vader, I know, but I live in Sweden. It's going to be many days cold enough for snow. Yeah, it's going to be more potent for, like, Northern Europe. It's only going to be a brief, interval of colder weather on Thursday here in the UK. But it's going to be more prolonged and potent, I think. It will be for like, Northern Europe. MBG Gaming, Gav, is it possible to have extreme cold with strong PV and strong zonal winds? Yeah, it's one of those questions that people ask, and to be honest, I'm not sure in VG game, but what I would say is that when we had the freeze up, we know that when we had the December to remember, December 2010, there was no stratospheric warming involved in that. That was with a cold stratosphere. It was like a decoupling of the stratosphere and the troposphere in the December to remember. And when we had the freeze up in 1991, in February 1991, and we brought in those bitterly cold easterly winds, actually with that one, we had a very strong polar vortex as well around Greenland. So I would think it is possible, but it's quite unlikely. If you want like a prolonged spell of very or severe cold weather, you really want, you would really want like a sudden stratospheric warming usually, but there are exceptions. December to remember sort of proves that. So Jens Heinrich Thompson saying, hi Gap, back in 1995 we got snowstorm on the 17th of November. Could that happen again? I don't know where you are, Jens Heinrich Thompson. So if you let me know where you are, then I'll tell you if that's likely. Certainly not for the UK or for Ireland, anywhere like that. But I'm not sure where you are. James Young, what comes after winter updates, spring updates? Yes, we'll have a break. We'll release a winter forecast on the 2nd of December, I think it will be. And then we'll have a break through December with the long range stuff. And then we will start doing spring updates in January. That's normally the schedule. But we'll start spring updates in January. Right, Steffi Adcock, we had a rainbow so bright it produced double bow beautiful. Yeah, it's been one of those days, hasn't it, Steffi? Very showery, and I think there have been a lot of rainbows today. Now, have I had a super chat? I better come down to the bottom of the live chat and see if I've been super chatted. Have I been super chatted? So James Jukebox has given me a super chat. Thank you so much to James Jukebox for the super chat. It's incredibly kind. Thank you so much to James Jukebox for the super chat. Thank you so much for doing that, James. At the end of the live stream, I'll shout out all super chatters, and also I'll shout out all the channel member James. I'll shout out the channel member and Jane McClellan, and I will definitely be doing that. Thank you so much to James Jukebox. Thank you so much to James Jukebox for that. It's incredibly kind of you, James, for the super chat. Right, so where did I get to in the live chat? Let's have a look. Where did I get to in the live chat? Let's go back up and see. So, where do I get to? Dazza K. Good evening, Gav. Good evening to Dazza K. Darren Withers is in. Good evening to Darren Withers. In around 5 minutes, I'll start doing some screen capturing. City Andy, when people say snow is a thing of the past in the UK remind them that London is further north than Cali. Yeah, we're going to get snow again. I'm sure we will do. Andy. Sean Donahue is saying, love live stream on Sundays, Gav. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Sean. Mark Kanish was listening to John Williams music last night, Gavin. Brilliant, isn't he? Then I listened to some Elton John music from the 1970s. Sounds like you had a very musical night then, Mark. I hope you enjoyed it, my friend. We're up to 132 concurrent viewers, so hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being on the live stream tonight. It's really, really big live stream. Once again, please smash the like button if you have not yet done so. Yeah, John Williams, absolutely amazing. You know, John Williams is incredible. So let's come on down then. So we will start doing some screen capturing very, very shortly. Right, so Savvy saying I'm a celebrity is like 10 minutes from my house. Yeah, I knew it was close, Savvy. So we could see him in the background or something, couldn't we? Well, Dance Boy, after such a nightmare year for all of us, a very cold and snowy Christmas and New Year will at least make it special, make it as special as we can make it this time around. Indeed, I think everybody would agree with that, World Dance Boy. Adam Weather Fan is in. Let's go to Adam Weather Fan. Jaris is in with us as well. Sharon is saying, is it possible to get a neutral QBO that's either east or west? Yes, particularly when it's transitioning, I would think, Jaris. Martin Cartwright is in with us. Ryan 56 is in with us as well. Stevie Wells is in with us. Everybody is here tonight. You're all here, aren't you? Alan Jones is in with us. Aidan O'Reilly, hi Gav, do you think we will have a cold, snowy period in January for once? It's been ages. It's been a long while, hasn't it, Aidan? Yeah, it's been such a long time since had a very cold, snowy period in January, hasn't it? It's got to happen before too much longer. Maybe this will be the year. Richie said this year's hurricane season has had Red Bull in the water. So yeah, been such a big season, hasn't it, Rich? It really has been incredible hurricane season this year. Stevie Wells is predicting another big stream. I think it's going to be a big stream. It's already a big stream. We're at 141 concurrent viewers, and we have not started screen capturing yet. Right, Paulos 93, evening Gavin, always look forward to viewing you on YouTube, been following you since 2013. Thank you so much. That's a lovely comment, and thank you so much for being with me all that time. That's virtually from the very start. Incredible. Thank you so much. Right, Rich is asking, what film has Mrs. P watched today? She's not watched any films, actually, today, Rich. No, she's not watched any films this weekend. So we'll have to get another classic on for her, I think, next weekend. But no, she hasn't been watching any films this weekend.
Dirty Dancing.
What's that, Miss P?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh, she's going to be watching Dirty Dancing next week. Do we class that as a classic? What do we think? This people will be watching Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze. Wow. Next week she loves a bit of Patrick strutting his stuff. Debbie the Chicken Crazy. So desperate for a proper winter, I have stuck fake snowflakes on my window. Wow. You really are desperate, aren't you, for some snow? Maybe you'll get it before too much longer. You might do. Right, okay, let's have a look then. Kieran Bushnell is in. We've got into Kieran Bushnell. Gav, hope you're well, my friend. Keep up the good work, and let's all hope that the models change for the better shortly. I have a sneaky feeling they will, but very interesting this time next week. We're going to have a look at some 12s there very, very soon, Kieran. We definitely will. Lee Stone is in with us. Good evening to Lee Stone. Matthew Richards is in with us as well. Sydney Andy is saying, hi Gav, was 2010 a Norway on steroids? Yes, it was kind of. It was very extreme, wasn't it? It's a very, very extreme pattern that we have there. Right, okay, so it's another really big stream, so I'm going to have to start doing some screen capturing very, very shortly. So I'll just take a couple more. We're at 141 concurrent viewers. It really is an incredible live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream tonight. Right, Andrew Watson is here. It's always great to see new names. You love to see new names. Andrew Watson, severe cold has been locked into Alaska And the Yukon, Gav, this seemed consistent with a La Nina winter. Yeah, I think the pattern is very classic La Nina at the moment. Richard Palmer is in with us. No mention of some trying to think warming mission. It's very early though, Richard. It's very, very early to get an SSW. John McLaughlin is in with us. Good evening to you, John. Again, great to see new names. We love to see new names. So thank you so much for being here on the live stream. Luke Bowers is in with us. Good evening to Luke Bowers. Ultra is saying SSWs, especially quick ones, bring easterlies in the second half of the winter. Yeah, but the further you go into winter, the greater the chance of a sun stratospheric warming, basically. So the further on you go, the greater the chance you'll get one. And so it's tending to be something that affects the winter, you know, the further on you go. But you can get them very early at times as well. Sherham, hello Gavin, is it possible to have a cold winter both sides of the Atlantic like 78, 79? Has there been a winter that has been mild in the USA and severe cold in Europe? Yeah, I mean 1991 I think was a good example of that, where it's very mild, like for Eastern America. I think when we was frozen up in February 1991, Eastern America was having record-breaking mild temperatures. So yes, it can happen. It doesn't happen all that often, but it does happen that like Eastern America is milder and Western and Northern Europe is colder. Right, okay, so Craig98 is saying tonight's set to be colder than recent nights. Yes, I think it will be. Then we're back to mild weather tomorrow. Thank you so much, Craig, for being on live stream. Savvy is saying it's another great stream. It certainly is. Really big stream, isn't it, Savvy? Adam Coulter is in with us. Hi, Gav. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, thanks, Adam. The migraine has passed, hopefully, touch wood. Migraine passed, and I sort of made a comeback on Friday night. Did everybody see Friday night's live stream? What did you think to it? Gav was on form, wasn't he, on Friday night? But yes, I'm a lot better. Thank you so much for inquiring. Thank you everybody for all of the lovely messages, actually. So many of you have given me lovely messages asking about how I am after the migraine that I had like earlier last week and having to cut the live stream short on Wednesday. So yeah. Thank you so much to all of you for your inquiries. Chris Clifford, good evening to you, Gab. Been following you since February 2018. Thank you so much, Chris. You've been with me since Beast from the East, then, haven't you? That's Beast from the East time. You heard Mrs. P, didn't you? I think you heard Mrs. P saying she's going to be watching Dirty Dancing next weekend and a bit of Patrick. So yes, that was Mrs. P in the background. That was funny, wasn't it? Sam Southall is in with us. Good evening to Sam Southall. Right, okay. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look. So Sam, what's Sam saying? SSW, I don't know. Right, let's move on down then. Paul Barrett. Hi, Gav. My wife always asks what Gav says about the weather. Love the videos. Take care from Mansfield. Let's do that again. So Peter, actually, I think that is. I think that's going to be Peter Barrett saying, hi, Gav. My wife always asks what Gav says about weather. Love the videos. Take care from Mansfield. So your wife sort of asks you about what I'm saying the weather's going to do, I think. Yes, thank you so much, Pete. That's a lovely comment, my friend. Thank you so much. And I'm pleased that you and Mrs. Barrett are enjoying the videos and the content at the moment. Right, okay. Mark Kanish, rain arrived here, Gavin, in the Wirral and Northwest England, very heavy. Yeah, still some heavy downpours around there. There really are. There's still some heavy downpours around. Matthew Orchard, I hope you're having a good evening, Mrs. P. I think Mrs. P is having a nice evening. Yes, she is. Right, so Ionas is with us. Hi, Gavin. Were there any signs before December to remember that showed what's coming? UK Met was forecasting severe cold and warning the government about it in October 2010. So yes, there were indications of what was to come. Linda Haynes is in. Good evening to Linda, saying hi, Gav. Right, okay, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat, I think. I better come down to the bottom of the live chat. We'll start doing some screen capturing very, very shortly. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream tonight. So I think I'm at the bottom of the live chat. So the comment that I'm seeing is Richard saying Dirty Dancing has a weather song, Ride Like the Wind. Yes, it does, Rich. I think Patrick sang that, didn't he?
Yep.
Did Patrick sing that? I think he
Yes.
might have done.
Yes.
Yes, he did. Yes, Missy, please confirm. Patrick did that one. Right, Ryan, 56. Ryan is saying. Let's have a look. What's Ryan saying? Savvy, welcome to the bottom of the live chat. Thank you so much, Savvy. Ryan, 56, saying you should get Miss P to join as for a stream, maybe Fridays. I don't think so, no, Ryan. I don't think Missy P will be up for that. No, Miss P does not want to be joining the live streams. Right, okay, we better start doing some screen capturing messages. I'm running a little bit late. Darren Withers, does the Met Office have a secret long-range model that works? Lol. I don't know whether they do or not. Blue C, can I see Missy P? No, Missy P's very shy, Blue, so she'd rather not be on camera. But she has pulled out the names of competition winners. She pulled out the names of competition winners over the past few years, where we teamed up with MetCheck.co.uk. So if you go back, it's usually like Easter weekend. So for example, if you look at Easter, when Easter weekend was this year, Easter Sunday, and go back far enough through like the video page and go back, you will eventually get to the video where Mrs. P is pulling out the winner of the competition. So you can see Mrs. P in those, but generally she doesn't like appearing on the videos and whatnot. So it was Shiz Like the Wind. Yeah, Shiz Like the Wind. That's right, Rich. Yeah, I think Patrick sang that, didn't he? Soft Shallow is checking in. Hi, Gav. Hi, mods. Hi, friends. Again, thank you so much to Soft Shallow. Christian Hayden is in with us as well. Thank you so much to Christian Hayden. Right, I think we're going to do some screen capturing now, then. We're at 154 concurrent viewers. It's another massive live stream. I hope you're enjoying it, everybody. Please smash the like button if you have not yet done so. And it's going to be absolutely great. Thank you so much. Hello there, Daily. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there, Daily is in with us. Hi, Gav. I'm not doing too well today because my nan unfortunately passed away. Oh, no. Hello there, Daily's nan passed away last night. She was 94 years old, but I thought I'd pop in and say hello. Thank you so much for being here. Hello there, Daily. And I am so sorry to hear that, my friend. I really am so sorry to hear that your nan has passed away. And Mrs. P is very sorry to hear that as well. So, I don't know what to say, but thank you so much for being here. And everybody is here for you, my friends. So please know that everybody in the live chat and on the live stream, we are all here for you. Hello, Bear Daily. So, I mean, you're on Discord, aren't you? So you if you want to talk to me about what's happened, then please message me on Discord and we'll have a chat. But thank you so much for being here at this time of great personal sadness for you. Thank you. Hello there, Daily. And I'm so sorry, my friend, for your loss. And we're all very sorry for your loss as well, of course. Of course we are. Right, let's do some screen capturing then. So we better crack on, haven't we? Okay, so we're going to turn off the webcam for this. So I'll be back later on though. We're going to turn off the image as well. So we're going to start display capturing. There we go. We're display capturing right now on our Sunday evening live stream. And the first thing we're going to look at is that National Hurricane Center. So we've got a major hurricane on our hands. Iota has powered up dramatically. Hurricane Iota is now giving maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour with a minimum central pressure of 977 millibars, moving at 9 miles per hour. So let's have a look at this page then, and this is going to become a major hurricane very shortly. By tomorrow, this will be either a Category 3 or possibly Category 4 hurricane as it slams into Central America. It's going to slam into the coast of Honduras. And yeah, it's going to be really, really bad. The coast of Honduras to Nicaragua going to be really, really bad once again. So this incredible and amazing hurricane season goes on for another week, doesn't it? And we wait to see how much further it has to go. Right, these are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. Looking at Stoke-on-Trent today, that was the last place we looked in yesterday's video. So the red line is a 30-year upper air temperature average for Stoke-on-Trent. Going to be very mild through the next few days. Then the temperature is going to cool down a little bit as we go through to the middle of next week, and then just hovering very close to average, really, as we move through, like, the last week of November and up to, like, the opening day of December. Very close to average with the upper air temperatures. Precipitation-wise, going to be regular rainfall spikes. So, starting very mild and unsettled, becoming a little bit cooler, but staying unsettled. And then, you know, there's no suggestion of any prolonged cold weather in there, but there are a couple of cooler intervals just there and just there as well. Right, where to next? So, temperature anomalies from the 15th to 23rd of November are going to be milder than average. You're going to have above average temperature anomalies in the week ahead yet again. Precipitation anomalies from the 15th to 23rd of November going to be wetter than average in the north and a little bit drier than average down in the south. Excuse me. Once again, let's just have a little glass of Coke. Right. Excuse me. So sorry about that, everybody. It wouldn't be a live stream, though. It wouldn't be a Gav live stream without a cough, though, would it? Right, so this is UK Met for Wednesday. Let's just pull this out then. So deep area of low pressure coming in off the Atlantic on Wednesday will bring wet and windy weather across the country. That low pressure then clears away to Norway, and we turn wind into the north to northwest, so becoming colder briefly on Thursday. Have a brief cold push on Thursday, and then back comes the ridge again from the southwest as we go through into Friday. So that's our cold snap. That's all it is now. On Thursday, a little bit of a northerly, may bring some wintry showers into the north to northeast. A little bit of a northerly, better ridge builds in. Could be a frost on Thursday night, but by the time we get through to Friday, we're back into those west-southwest winds again, and the Atlantic continues to batter away. So that's the UK Met Office model. This is how the GFS is looking. So again, deep low pressure out to our west, bringing wet and windy weather in across the country on Wednesday. We go through into Thursday, a little bit of a cold snap, winds turning to the north. It starts to become colder as we get through into Thursday, and there could be some wintry showers over northern high ground as well. On Friday, high pressure begins to topple in across the country. That will turn us dry, but it will be cold under that ridge, of course, and there could be frost early and late. And then we go through into Saturday. Next low pressure is moving in from off the Atlantic. That's bringing a band of rain in from the Atlantic. Yeah, but it's coming into quite cold air, so there may be some transitional snow over the highest ground in the north. But essentially, that is just like a band of rain moving in from off the Atlantic. And this was GM, by the way. I thought we were talking about GFS, but I cannot see these little icons at Weather Central, actually. My eyes are terrible. So this is not the GFS, this is the GM. We're going to stop at day 10. Sorry about that, everyone. I can't see the little buttons wetter central. Right, so next weekend, in comes a low pressure from the Atlantic. That's bringing outbreaks of rain. It looks like we've got a Scandinavian high beginning to get going as well as we're moving up towards day 10. So this is what the Weather Outlook, Brian Gaze at Weather Outlook, we heard he was tweeting about a Scandinavian high. This is it, I think, with high pressure getting going over Scandinavia as we move up to day 10. So, yeah, 1,035 millibar area of high pressure over Scandinavia, winds turning into the east, potentially anyway, as low pressure begins to slip southwards. GM, or CMC, as it can also be called, is building up a Scandinavian high by day 10. Right, we will have a look at the GFS then. So we should be looking at the GFS, but we wasn't. We was looking at the GM. This is the GFS. Let's see what GFS 12 then is showing then. So, again, wet, windy and mild on Wednesday. Then the northerly pushes through as we go through into Thursday. Winds turn into the north. Friday, ridge builds to the southwest. It starts to turn milder on Friday. Saturday, again, low pressure to our north, high pressure to our south. We're looking mild and westerly then. Now, we're seeing to westerly winds as we go through into next weekend. So like, there is a little bit of a colder interval there where it barely makes it out. So, I mean, we do get a slightly colder interval there with those northerly winds like Thursday into Friday. But it's such a breeze sort of blinking, you miss it northerly. You know, it's so fleeting, and then we're back into those westerly winds once again. So we move up towards day 10. We have high pressure taking over and to the south of the country, bringing a lot of dry but potentially quite cold and frosty weather with it. And we head on up to the end of the GFS 12Z with, again, high pressure centred over the country, bringing plenty of dry but potentially quite cold conditions. Frost and fog may be becoming more widespread as we come to the end of November and the beginning of December. That is as far as we get to Tuesday the 1st of December, by the way. And then we've got the ECMWF. Let's have a look at that one. So this is just updating as we're speaking. So what we'll do is have a look at the midnight ECM and then have a look at the 12Z a little bit later on. So the midnight ECM run is looking like this. So mild, wet and windy on Wednesday and into Thursday. But a brief cold snap, turning drier and colder with some frost. And then low pressure back in from off the Atlantic as we move up towards day 10. We have a ridge close to the country. It's mainly dry, but it could be quite chilly under that ridge, but and there could be some frost. So the ECM, I think, is a little bit drier than the other models, but you know, fleeting northerly Thursday to Friday. Could be some wintry showers in the far north, maybe some overnight frost, but then it's gone. And we're back into like westerlies, albeit with high pressure still in control. It will probably be quite chilly under that ridge. This is a rainfall forecast based on that ECM run from Temeteo.com, so we'll just whiz through this very, very quickly. So there's like the wintry showers in the north, could be a few wintry showers up in the north, but generally, you know, it's such a fleeting sort of thing that the cold air barely has time to get in before it's gone, really, Thursday through to Friday. And then we're back into those milder westerlies once again. Nevertheless, there could be a few I don't want to downplay it completely. There could be a few snowflakes around in the very, very far north on Thursday. But generally, this northerly has been downgraded quite a lot, except with the GM, which is, you know, more potent with the northerly. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10, which gets us to the 25th of November. So we, from the Icelandic Metals, have 20 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure to our west. They're going to be unsettled and westerly. 18 with low pressure further to the west-northwest. High pressure is over and just to the east of the country. And then 12 with low pressure to the west, high pressure to the east. That's going to be the driest and potentially a slightly colder option with winds coming in from like a southeasterly type direction. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This gets us to the 30th of November. So we have 19 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure to our south, low pressure to the north. They're going to be westerly for the end of November and quite mild. 19, another 19, with a Scandinavian high and low pressure down to our southwest. Winds could be coming in from the east. And 13 have deep low pressure in the North Atlantic and into Northern Europe. That's going to be the wettest and also mildest solution, I would have thought. So a range of options, but there is a minority option of 19 that's still got a Scandinavian high and could be quite cold. And then the CFS V2, and then I'll go back to YouTube for a couple of moments, and then we'll start live streaming the long range stuff. I'm going to have this live stream wrapped up by around 7, hopefully. So, and then of course we're releasing the Christmas update straight afterwards. This is a week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly from the 15th to the 21st of November, with low pressure way to the northwest. High pressure is to the south of the country. Winds are in from a west or southwesterly direction. That's going to be mainly dry and mild. Week 2 is going to be the 22nd to the 28th of November, with high pressure just to our west. Winds are in from west. That's going to be quite a dry and mild scenario as well. Week 3 is going to be the 29th of November to the 5th of December, with a trough of low pressure over UK and Western Europe and a ridge of high pressure out towards Greenland and Iceland, and suddenly tracking jet stream. So that's going to be potentially quite cold. That could be quite cold, pulling in winds from a north or northeasterly direction into that trough of low pressure. And then week 4 is going to be the 6th to the 12th of December, with again low pressure over top of the country. High pressure is within the northern latitudes, blocking, and winds in from an easterly direction. That could also be quite cold. So the CFS looking generally today, it does change day by day, the CFS looking generally mild for like the rest of November, but we get into December, it looks like things could get a lot colder. That trough of low pressure in the cold air, by the way, could be producing some snow as well. I certainly wouldn't rule it out. Right, let's move ourselves back to YouTube then and see what's happening on YouTube. So we have hit 193 concurrent viewers. Absolutely incredible. This has been an incredible live stream. So thank you so much, everybody, for making this such an amazing and such an incredible live stream. It really has been amazing. Thank you so much to all of you for being on the live stream tonight. Right, so I'm down at the bottom of the live chat once again. So, shall we very, very quickly turn off the display capture? Let's do that. And we'll put the image back up, and the webcam is going to come back up as well. I hope, hello, I've returned. Hello to all of you. So what do we make of that then, everybody? So we're going to look at some long-range data very, very shortly. But what do we think, everyone? What do we think? So, Savvy, do you think this is a genuine viewer count? Savvy's saying it's been amazing. So it has been an incredible live stream so far. We're at 183 viewers. I think this is genuine. Viewer count is realistic too at GavsWeatherVids, Savvy's saying. So yeah, I think this is a genuinely massive live stream. And wow, we have got a new channel member as well. Hello, and thank you so much to Richard Palmer. Thank you so much to Richard Palmer for becoming a channel member. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Richard, for doing that. Again, I'm going to give you a shout. You'll get a shout out on Tuesday, in Tuesday's 10 to 14 day, Richard. I like to give everybody their own individual video, you know, when they become a channel member and whatnot. I'd like to give everybody their own individual video and shout out. So I'll be doing James McClellan. His shout out will be tomorrow on Monday. Richard Palmer, your shout out in the 10 to 14 day will be on Tuesday. And of course, I'll sort of say thank you so much to all new channel members and super chatters and everybody else at the end of the live stream. Right, so thank you so much, Richard, for that. Right, so what do we make of that screen capturing, then? Everybody, what do we think about it? Let's have a very quick look then. So in around 5 minutes, I'm going to start showing you winter data. We'll have a look at CFS V2, then we're going to have a look at the Beijing Climate Center. I cannot show you the CFS V2 from Metro Seal with the 12Z, by the way, because you're going to see that in the Christmas update, but I'm going to release around 1 minute after the end of this live stream. The Christmas update will pop up around 1 minute after the end of the live stream. So I can't show you that, but we may have a look at something else at Metro C and another, because it's run 4 times a day, so we might have a look at like the 18Z CFS run, but primarily we're here to look at the Beijing Climate Center today. That's updated, and I'll share that in a moment. Right, okay, so, let's have a look then. Hello there, Dave. I'm going to try and keep my spirits up and hope to see some snow for the winter. I'll message you on Discord, hello there, Dave, a little bit later, and we'll have a chat, but thank you so much for being here on the live stream at this very, very sad time, my friend. Right, okay, I think Alan Petru has checked out, so Alan will be able to listen to the rest of the live stream, when he can, won't he? Ryan56, CFS looks great. Yes, it does, doesn't it, Ryan? That's indicating like a cold earth sort of first half to, December, I think. Definitely is. Right, okay, so let's see. Luke Bowers, the autumn has turned into a real pest from the west this year. We can but hope that things get better for snow later in the year. We'll see, Luke. But I wouldn't be too concerned about autumn weather patterns. You know, we do look at autumn weather patterns, and this autumn has gone very much against the pattern that I like to see, which is like a cool, wet September, a dry, it doesn't matter if it's warm or cold, but a dry October, and then a wet November. And again, it doesn't really matter if it's cold or mild in November. But we sort of flipped that the other way round with this autumn. So, you know, it's not been great for what I like to see, but nevertheless, that's like the most minor point of the updates, really, the autumn weather patterns. And generally, Generally, it's things like the QBOs, show activity, and things like that. But we concentrate primarily, I think. MBG Gaming is saying at GavsWeatherVids, please have a look at the CFS 18Z or 6Z. I think we'll probably do the 18Z tonight. MBG Gaming. I think we'll do that. Can't do the 12Z though. We can't do that one because you're going to see that in the Christmas update, which I'm going to show you very, very shortly. And in fact, because I've got the Christmas update all primed and raring to go, because excuse me once again, because that is all primed and raring to go, I think we're going to start looking at the winter data right now, actually. So do you want to do this? Do you want to have a look at some winter data right now? Let me know in the live chat if you would like to do that. But I think we'll have a look at some winter data very, very shortly, because I want to get Rising wrapped up so you can see that Christmas update. But it's primed and raring to go. James Young, disastrous ECM 12s there. We'll have a look at that as well. We've got to look at that also. So let's get on with this, Ben Shay. Hello, thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream tonight. So we're at 180 free concurrent viewers with 82 thumbs up. It's a massive, massive live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream. You're all saying yes. Yes to the winter data. James Young is saying yes. Savvy is saying yes. Dan C is saying yes. MBG Gaming is saying yes. Mike Rawcliffe is saying yes. Alpha SB is saying yes as well. Jarris, I think, is saying yes. Darth Vader is saying yes. James McClellan is saying yes, yes, yes. So we better do it, I think. Better do it. Craig 98, Pal, I'd love to see some. Okay, you want to see some winter data, don't you? So I'd normally hang on like a couple of minutes, but we've got the Christmas update raring to go, so I think we'd better get on with it. Can we push this to 200 concurrent viewers during the winter data? We shall see very, very soon. But we're going to do this right now. Craig 98, let's take this beyond 7 p.m. Okay, we're going to be running beyond 7 p.m. Don't worry about that, Craig. But we'll probably wrap it up like around 10 past 7, perhaps. Right, so let's do this then. So once again, the webcam is going to go, but I'll return to wrap up the live stream at the end. And we're going to turn off the image as well. Are we going to put the display? No, we haven't turned off yet. So there you go. We're going to put the display capture up. There we go. We're display capturing. Right, so let's start showing you some winter data, or maybe not, actually, because the first thing we're going to look at is that ECM run, the midday ECM run that we've been told is a disaster, but I don't know what's happened. So it's now out, of course, to 240 hours, because it's nearly 7 o'clock, so it's out as far as it'll go. So Wednesday, with the ECM low pressure to the north of Scotland, we're bringing in mild, wet and windy weather across the country then, and then we run through into so again, there's our little cold snap on Thursday, just lasts a few hours, probably brings some winter showers into the far north of Scotland, then it's gone. And we may have some frost, but then the wind backs into the west to southwest, and it turns a lot milder once again. Into the weekend, again, westerlies are dominating, so generally mild, wet and windy. And then into next week, so high pressure then sort of building to our south and east. Day 10, that's how we're looking. It's Wednesday the 25th of November, with a ridge out to the west and a ridge across central parts of Europe, and low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic. I mean, I wouldn't say that's a disaster, but obviously it's not that good if you want cold weather, but I wouldn't say that's a complete disaster. It is like 25th November. It's just typical sort of autumn or November fare, I suppose. Right, let's have a look at some winter data, mate. So have a look at CFS V2. Now, we said yesterday, didn't we, that, well, I said it yesterday. I said it last night, but you saw it this morning, that with the CFS sort of easing away from the idea of a super La Nina, will we start to see the CFS forecast beginning to shift in a colder direction? Because we know that when you have a very strong La Nina, it can favour like a milder winter. So what we're going to be looking at is a little bit too early to see this yet, but what we'll be looking at in the next week or two, if the CFS continues to back off the idea of like a strong or super La Nina, if it continues to do that, what we're going to be looking for is signs of the CFS beginning to bring back northern blocking, which of course it completely eradicated over the past month or so. Anyway, this 700, it's a little bit too early to be seeing that within these charts, by the way. So that would be more for like next week and the following week, I would have thought, if we're going to start seeing the CFS increasing the northern blocking signal. This 700 millibar high going for December has high pressure out to the west, winds are in from a westerly direction, so probably quite mild and dry in December. This is January. So January is looking properly westerly, with high pressure to the south, low pressure to the north, winds are in from the west, so still continuing its idea of a mild westerly sort of January. This is February. Remember, these are anomalies based on the 4 individual CFS V2 runs, the midnight 6Z, 12Z and 18Z. This is February, again looking westerly in February, with high pressure to the southwest, low pressure to the northwest, winds are in from the west. What we do see in February is that heights are rising within the northern latitudes, though. All of this orange and yellow turning up, and red. Heights rising within the northern latitudes. So possibly by the time we get through to February, we begin to see a little bit of an increased northern blocking signal. And then we go through into March. March is also looking westerly, with high pressure to the south, low pressure to the northwest, winds in from west-southwesterly direction. A mild winter still being forecast overall by CFS V2, but of course you can get deviations from that within some of the individual CFS runs, like within the 4 times a day. It'll be interesting next week if CFS continues to back off this idea of a strong or super La Nina. It will be interesting next week to see whether the CFS begins to shift to something a little bit colder. Right, Beijing Climate Center. I suspect this is what a lot of you have been waiting for. So this is the Beijing Climate Center 500. I hope you can see this okay. This is the Beijing Climate Center 500 millibar height anomaly for December, and look at this, it's going for a mid-Atlantic ridge and northern blocking, low pressure to the south, and winds will be coming in from an east to northeast direction. This is the very latest, by the way, from this month, from the Beijing Climate Center. This implies a cold and wintry December with a lot of northern blocking and winds in from the north and from the northeast too. This is January's 500 millibar height anomaly with a mid-Atlantic ridge extending back to northern blocking. Trough of low pressure is over the UK and over here. Again, I hope you can see this okay. Across Western Europe, winds would again be northerly or possibly even northeasterly. That is a cold and snowy January for much of northern and western Europe. This is February's 500 millibar height anomaly with, again, mid-Atlantic ridge, just a little bit more influence from the Atlantic perhaps in February, but still has that trough of low pressure over to the east of the country. So again, that could well be a cold February and quite wintry too. Probably not quite to the same level as December and January for the northern blocking, but nevertheless, I think that could still have its moments for cold weather. The Beijing Climate Center is going for a cold winter. This is March, where you have high pressure to our south, low pressure is to the north, and winds are in from a west or southwesterly direction. So obviously in March we see a reversion to much milder weather. But of course, after all that northern blocking and cold weather through the earlier winter, it would be a welcome change, I would have thought, something milder by March. This is a temperature anomaly. Again, I hope you can see this okay. I'm not sure if this will be fitting your screens or not, but I can tell you that for December, the Beijing Climate Center is going for a colder than average month. Not very often you see these long range models forecasting cold and average temperature anomalies, but the Beijing Climate Center is going for a colder than average month in December. So let's have a look at that then. So that's taking me by surprise, actually. So this, I don't think you're supposed to see that in that order. Right, so this is going to be the 500 millibar height anomaly for November to January. Again, just showing you the blocking. Look at the blocking mid-Atlantic and extending back into the northern latitudes. Masses and masses of northern blocking for the 3-monthly period from November to January. And then we go through winter itself. This is December to February. And again, a mid-Atlantic ridge extending back to northern blocking, low pressure to our south, winds in from an east or northeasterly direction. And so, again, cold and wintry, 500 millibar height anomaly definitely favoured there for the winter itself from the Beijing Climate Center. So you saw December, it's been forecast to have a, so this is December. I'm not sure what's happened with the running order. This is December's temperature anomaly, showing that it's colder than average. So what did we see just there? So that's February. Okay, so that is February's temperature anomaly. This is not in the right order. Sorry about that, everybody. This is February's temperature anomaly. That is colder than average. December's temperature anomaly is colder than average. January's temperature anomaly is colder than average. All 3 winter months being predicted to be colder than average here. And that's the 500 millibar height anomaly. I'm not sure what's happened to the running order. I'm so sorry, everybody. Running order is completely messed up, but you get the idea anyway. That's the 500 millibar height anomaly for January to March, when, again, we still have northern blocking. Even though by March the northern blocking is going away, it's becoming milder, but even then we still have a mid-Atlantic ridge and some northern blocking. So yeah, the Beijing Climate Center is definitely going for a cold winter, and particularly so for December and January, but also still quite cold even into February as well. The last thing we'll look at is CFS V2 from Metro Seal, and then I'm going to go back to YouTube, wrap up the live stream, and publish the 5th Christmas update. So this is CFS V2 18Z. Again, I can't show you the 12Z because you're going to see that in around 5 minutes time. You'll see the CFS 12Z in around 5-10 minutes time with the Christmas update. So this is what the CFS 18Z is showing though. So again, we see that coming to the end of November, quite cold with high pressure bringing a lot of dry but pretty cold weather. We go through into the early part of December. What's going to happen? Low pressure begins to roll in off the Atlantic into early December, so we're going milder, wetter and windier with westerly winds. But what happens then? So we go on into the second week of December. We begin to see the jet stream plunging southwards a little bit, so low pressure continuing to rattle in from off the Atlantic. So this is a mild December on the CFS 18Z with west or south westerly winds. So the early part of winter looking quite mild here up to the middle of December. High pressure to the south, low pressure is to the north and to the northwest. Winds are in from like a westerly type direction. Moving up towards Christmas. Again, you're going to see Christmas update very, very shortly. You won't want to miss it. I can promise you that. But we get through to Christmas and we're in like a westerly flow. So still mild, wet and windy as we're going into the Christmas period with this CFS V2 18Z run. Winds are still in the westerly direction. Turning stormy here after Christmas. Gale force, severe gale force winds, proper battering. When the purple colours turn up in the northern latitudes, that's signs of, like the polar vortex really going to town. So, proper old battering there as we go from December into January. So far, we have not had any cold weather, really, on this CFS run. Let's see what's going to happen as we get further on into January. So, we get high pressure sitting to our south and east. Low pressure is away to our north and west. We remain mild. It's turning a little bit dry. It's not as stormy. But this is remaining mild up to the middle of January. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Will it all be rectified, though? When you see the Christmas update in a moment, you'll find out in around 5 minutes' time. But up to like the middle of January, this CFS run is mild, westerly, and Atlantic driven too. Again, I did not know what this was going to show. I just picked this at random. So December and January, both sort of a write-off for cold weather really on this CFS V2. And is anything cold going to happen? Let's see. We're coming to the end of January and now we're beginning to break out of that very stormy weather. And we're building heights to our east, beginning to turn colder with winds gently coming in from an east or southeasterly direction late into January. And so here we go. It looks like we're trying to go a little bit cold as we go to the end of January and go into February. Is he going to manage to pull off a proper Scandinavian high? Let's see what happens. So Metro Seal starts to run very slow. Had a go at pulling off Scandinavian high, but the low pressure to the north is just too strong. And so into early February, we're back into those westerlies once again. Here we go again. Atlantic is unleashed once more through the early part of February. And up to the middle of the month, yes, we're remaining generally Atlantic driven. Again, it's having a go up towards the middle of February. It's having a go, building some higher pressure to our northeast. It wants to get some high pressure going over Scandinavia, but the Atlantic, look at this, just rolling in again. The low pressure in the Atlantic is just too strong. But come to the middle of February now, and we are finally seeing a break in those westerlies. So finally, we're starting to see heights rising over Scandinavia. Here come the easterly winds. Okay, so after so much teasing, here we go. We're coming to the end of February, and we do have a Scandinavian high. And here we go then. So we're up the end of February, or late in February. Winds are in from the east, and yes, we are delivering some cold weather from the east. We've got northern blocking here, actually. Retrogression of the high from Scandinavia to Greenland. Retrogression from Scandinavia to Greenland, pulling winds in from the north and from northeast too. So ending February on a very, very cold and snowy note after Atlantic and stormy mild weather through most of December and January and early February too. Second half February and into March goes much, much colder with bitterly cold east winds and snow being driven in from the east. So eventually we get there. It takes a very, very long time, but eventually we do get some really cold, snowy easterlies at the end of February. Right, but I think the main thing to focus on with this one is the Beijing Climate Center. Beijing Climate Center is going for a cold winter, most definitely. Right, let's get ourselves back to YouTube, then. We're going to get back to YouTube, and we're going to see what's happening. So we've hit 221 concurrent viewers. It's been an incredible live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this such a very, very incredible live stream. Thank you so much to all of you. I'm going to wrap up the live stream like imminently. We'll wrap it up imminently because I want to publish the Christmas update. I'm just going to turn my display capture off. I'm going to put the image up, the webcam come back up. Hello, I'm going to wrap up the live stream right now. But what an incredible live stream this has been. And I think the viewer count has been genuine as well. I think it's a genuine viewer count. We've not had any issues with botting or anything like that. So it's been an absolutely mega live stream, this one. So thank you so much, everybody, for making this such an incredible live stream. Let's just see what you thought about the winter data then. So CFS, you know, what we're going to do with CFS, I think, is wait to see whether it backs off this idea of a very Atlantic-driven winter. As it reduces the La Nina, you know, as it pulls back from like a super La Nina, as it has been going for. If it does that, then we may actually start to see that the charts themselves begin to shift. I wouldn't expect that to show up yet because the CFS only just started back away from the super La Nina. So it'll probably be like next week. It'll be like next week and possibly the week after that we might start to see the CFS shifting with its ideas. But so I wouldn't worry too much about the CFS at this stage. But the Beijing Climate Center is definitely going for a colder than average winter. You know, it's definitely going for a colder than average winter. So much northern blowing. I was quite shocked when I saw those charts from the Beijing Climate Center. And cold and average temperature anomalies as well, which is very, very unusual, you know, for long-range models. They don't normally go, because they are sort of predisposed, I think, to be milder than average. So it's very unusual to get long-range models showing cold and average temperature anomalies. But it is doing that, although I got the running order a little bit mixed up. Sorry about that, everybody. But you know, the point is, big amounts of northern blocking and cold and average temperature anomalies from the Beijing Climate Center. So definitely the Beijing Climate Center is going for a colder than average winter. And of course, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll do like the third and final season model roundup, winter 2020-2021, and we'll see what all of the other models have to say. Craig 98 asks what the Brazilian model is showing. I do not know, Craig. It's not updated for months and months. I think the Brazilian model has gone. Actually, I don't think we'll be seeing the Brazilian model again, unfortunately. Right, okay, so Mr. Potato has checked in, one of Savvy's channel members. Mr. Potato saying, also, Gavin, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. We are going to wrap this live stream up imminently, so I'll just go through live chat very quickly, and then we're done, and I'll publish that Christmas update. But I've been teasing all the way for it. Has Gav been teasing the Christmas update? Is the Christmas update going to be interesting, do you think? What do you think? Has Gav been teasing that Christmas update all the way through this live stream? Right, so Luke Bell's BCC is looking much more encouraging after potential PV doing from other models. Yeah, if you want a cold winter, the Beijing Climate Center is definitely the one to root for. Right, the BCC tell a cold winter, well, very interesting. Yes, it does, and it is very interesting. James Jukebox, CFS, bar humbug, yes, indeed. Savvy, that's a PV of doom. It was a bit, wasn't it, Sam, until right at the very end, anyway. Richard, onwards and upwards, yeah, you know, it's only a model, so it's not worth worrying too much about. So shallow, no, I cannot wait that long. It's not worth it. So I think that's got to the end of February, and then the CFS does eventually get to cold weather right at the very end of February. But we have a lot to go through, don't we, before we get there. Dan C, 2018 repeat. It's a little bit, but 2017, 2018 was not as mild and stormy as that. James McLennan, Beijing Climate Center, for me, CFS mild weather is so predictable. We're going to see where the CFS begins to shift, though, James, in the next couple of weeks. I would not completely rule it out. Savvy, all genuine GavsWeatherVids, has actually been a flawless stream. Thank you so much, Savvy. Yeah, it's been an amazing live stream, this. It's been absolutely incredible. And you know, it's been absolutely incredible. It really has, and the viewer count going over 200, concurrent viewers, genuine. You know, we did that on Friday night as well, actually. So massive live streams at the moment, and all genuine viewers as well. I have had a warning about buffering, by the way, so I'm sorry if there's buffering during that section of screen capturing. John McGrath has been in with us, so thank you so much to John McGrath for being in with us tonight. And yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps it up, actually. I think that pretty much brings us to an end. We've hit 100 likes on the live stream as well. Have not liked the live stream, please can give it a thumbs up before you check out and move over to the Christmas update that I'll be releasing very shortly. Please can you give us a thumbs up. Downstairs Dave, could we have the coldest winter on record? You never know. You never know. Never say never with the weather, Dave. But, you know, I would think it's quite unlikely. Really, but we would beat like 63 or 1740 or all of those other winters in the dim and distant past. But again, you know, never say never when it comes to the weather. Right, Craig 98. 2020 has been the year. Craig 98 is saying 2020 has been the year that GavsWeatherVids live stream really came into their own. Yeah, we've done so many, haven't we? We have done so many live streams, and you know, it's really since we started. I did live streams last year, so I'll just quickly say about this. I did live streams last year with the winter updates, but I was not very good. I wasn't on camera with them. I was very slow. You know, I was not very good in those live streams that I did with last year's winter updates. But I brought the live. So I had a break. You know, I got ill after the winter updates last year, so I got very poorly for 2 or 3 months. And then I brought winter updates back, though, in April when we went into lockdown. And the primary reason initially was just to, like, try out new things on the channel. So I saw my friend Savvy doing so much live streaming on his channel, and it sort of inspired me to try out live streaming again. So I knew I hadn't been very good first time around during last year's winter updates. And so I brought them back, but I did not know whether it was going to work. I thought we'd do 3 live streams a week. We'd do more live streams than we have ever done before. But I did not know whether it was going to work because I've been so bad, like the first time around with last year's winter updates. So I had no idea how it was going to work out. It was an absolute gamble to do it. You know, it was a complete gamble, and I could have fallen flat on my face with it. To be honest, I could have fallen flat on my face, but. You know, it's been a success. It's paid off. I was a little bit rusty at the start, but you know, as I've gone along, I've got better, I think. And Sammy, let me know, is Gav like a proper top-notch sort of live streamer now? Not as good as you, obviously, but is Gab like a decent live streamer? Hopefully I am. But yeah, so we've done more live stream than ever before. I've done more content than ever before, and it's been amazing, and it's been incredible, and it's been an incredible journey, and I'm so pleased that it's paid off and helped to build the channel and the community that we have built together, and the channel just goes from strength to strength, and a lot of it is down to the success of the live stream. So from me to you, you know, thank you so much for the support and for just being here when I live stream and for making the live streams so incredibly successful and absolutely brilliant. Right, so thank you to the moderators, thank you to Savvy, and thank you to Alpha SB for moderating the live stream. I've just got to shout out our new channel members and also our super chatter. So thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to James McLennan. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to James Jukebox, and thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Richard Palmer. And James McLennan and Richard Palmer, you will get shout outs in tomorrow's 10 to 14 day, and then so James McLennan, I should say, you will get a shout out in tomorrow's 10 to 14 day video, and then Richard Palmer, you will get a shout out in Tuesday's 10 to 14 days. So yeah, watch out for those, and thank you so much. And by the way, you are entitled to join a channel members live stream on the first Saturday of month, so that'll be like the next one will be like the first Saturday of December. Sammy, Gabby is a very good friend of mine. I've watched him grow and gain confidence, and he has changed. He has evolved his persona a lot. And look where he is now. Thank you so much, Savvy. Yeah, you're the inspiration for the live streaming. And that's boosting my confidence. So thank you, Savvy. You know how much I think of you. And, you know, thank you so much for inspiring me to live stream so much more. And, you know, for this becoming a successful enterprise. Because I did not know that I would be any good at live streaming when I began. So thank you, Savvy, for that. Thank you to all of you. Right, I'm going to wrap up the live stream there. So we're going to end the live stream. It's been an incredible live stream. We're still hovering at around 170 concurrent viewers. We had 114 thumbs up. It has been absolutely amazing. It's been absolutely incredible. So thank you to each and every one of you for what has been a wonderful live stream. Hang around the channel. Just hang around the channel, and in around 1 minute, I'm gonna change the Christmas update, I should say. I'm getting a bit tired now. I'm going to change the Christmas update, which at the moment is set to private. I'm going to change the privacy on that to public. It will go live. You'll be able to watch that Christmas update very shortly. It's quite, I mean, I hope I'm not giving any spoilers away, but it's quite a historic Christmas update, and that's all I'll say. So you really will have to watch the 5th Christmas update in around 1 minute's time. We're going to be live streaming it again on Wednesday, so stay safe and stay well until then, and we'll see you live on Wednesday evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, but for this one, that's all for now. Thanks for watching Christmas update number 5 in 1 minute.